Are you an NHS worker? Do you know how much you can save into your pension before paying extra tax? In this video, I'll explain the NHS Pension Annual Allowance, how it affects your retirement savings, and what you can do if you exceed it. What is the annual allowance? The annual allowance is the maximum amount you can contribute to your pension each tax year before facing extra tax charges. For most people, this is $6,000 per year. However, if your income is high, your allowance may be lower due to the Tapered Annual Allowance. More on that later. Section 2. How is it calculated? Your NHS pension is a defined benefit scheme, meaning it doesn't grow like a standard pension pot. Instead, your annual pension growth is calculated based on your salary and pension benefits. Here's how it works. Step 1. Find your pension value at the start of the year. Step 2. Find your pension value at the end of the year. Step 3. Subtract the starting value, adjusted for inflation. If the increase exceeds your annual allowance, you may face a tax charge. Tapered Annual Allowance. If your adjusted income, salary plus pension growth is over £260,000, your annual allowance is reduced. This is called the Tapered Annual Allowance. Income under £260,000, full £60,000 allowance. Income over £360,000, allowance reduced to £10,000. If you're affected, you may need to pay an annual allowance tax charge. What if you exceed the allowance? If your NHS pension growth exceeds your annual allowance, you have options. Carry forward unused allowance. You can use any leftover allowance from the past 3 years. Pay the tax charge yourself. Declare the excess on your self-assessment tax return. Use Scheme Pays. The NHS pension scheme can pay the tax charge for you, reducing your future pension. Speak to a financial advisor to find the best option for you. The NHS pension annual allowance is important to understand, especially if you're a high earner. Plan wisely to avoid unexpected tax charges. If this video helped, like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your questions. See you in the next one.